love this page. As you can tell, it talks about dreams. It talks about always reach for the within for the answers, and I have a little quote in here that is really beautiful. And here I just have two little petite girls that I draw. It's okay to be me. And pretty much, as you can tell, that's what is all in this book, and I love it. This is just spraying and stencils, which I will show you that how I do it. So this is just stencils, and I spray. I don't buy sprays, I really just make them. I just buy the bottles of sprays at the pharmacy or Walmart, and that's what I do. Really hope that you can tell in this video what I'm doing. It's pretty full, so I'm just gonna pass a couple pages and show you. This one is about friendship. And here I just got clips, dolls, things that people give me. This one I did in a class called The Three Hearts, also by Christy Tomlinson. Got inspired by her class. I'll show you that one already. It's just a tree with hearts, and this one is just, I think she's just very Parisian type of girl. I have to tell you that they glue together, so you get a candle and you just pass the candles everywhere so they won't glue, the pages won't glue together. This one is about keeping your house clean, which I struggle with keeping everything organized because my son is always on the way. This is a face I did with pan pastels. I was just practicing. I always journal and draw, and I've been doing that recently. Summer is here. This I did at the beginning of the summer. Painting, just drawing different things. I was playing. I don't think I have anything else in this notebook. Here, this is just a flower holes, and I just tie it. You gotta get original in many things. A regular sketchbook that I have, and I love to just, these are just photos I take when I go on my walks, and then I just get inspired by it and I sketch them. This is all watercolors, and that's what I do in here. I do journal around them, just mainly just thoughts, and that's what I do on this one. I love to draw little girls, and so that's what I do. Also, like inspirational quotes and stuff. Like, for instance, in here, I met Alisa Burke at a art retreat that I went called Inspired, and this was at the Embassy Suites. This was at the end of the retreat. I was so tired, just had my feet up, and I just wrote about it, the lessons that I learned. This is me every day, what I did. This is a logo that I came up with that I thought I could use in one of my paintings or just created on Photoshop. So, like I said, this is just all me, the way I was dressed that day on watercolors, and that. And this one is just me coming back. This is Atlanta. I call myself the New Yorican Peach because I was born in New York and grew up in Puerto Rico, but I've been living in Atlanta for over 20 years. This is the lake house. That's the dock. And this one I haven't done or finished. This is the back porch, and try to draw a pool for Nico. And just more sketches or flowers. I really love drawing flowers in the summer. There's so many. My favorite gum. So that's that one. Then I want to show you, this one is totally finished from top to bottom. I did this journal for a class called Soul Restoration by the Brave Girls Club, and it says soul in here. I love this book. It's called, in here it says, listen to the sound of your heart, voice the heart voice. It comes from your soul. And that, of course, that is me. I wrote that. So I will try to show you a little bit of this one. Every single page is painted. And I really wrote all my notes in here. Everything about the class, everything that I was learning, how I was feeling. This one is depressed, torture. So don't underestimate the power of journaling. I mean, it's amazing the things that will come out of you when you journal. This one says hope. Trying to see if there's something really cute in here that I can show you. More stamps. And I will show you what I do in here. Like, these are things that I admired, and I put in there, like Van Gogh, Anna Green Gables, Susie Blue, my grandmother, my mom, cousins of mine, people that I have worked with through the years, and I journal why they encouraged me, and that's what I did on that. I'm more journaling. I mean, and in this one, I'm taping things, staple things, poems that I like, many things. I really, really love this book. It's one of my favorite books that I have made. In here, this one, like this is just cardboard that I painted and cut in shapes of hearts, and it's also a composition book, and that's what I do. I just love to do. I try stamps, I write around them, try all my different types of ideas and stuff. I try now to paint almost all my pages. This one in here is another one. These are just chipboard butterflies that I put together with glue, and this is just stencils and spackling, vinyl spackling that I make textures in. And in here, this book I adore. Like, all of these tabs are just butterflies that I have a butterfly cutter, and I just staple them in there, and you can tell. And I just put like little notes about what I want to do in life, little quotes. I mean, don't underestimate the power of journaling. It is amazing what you can do. I had goals in here, things I want to do in my life, things I want to learn, poems that I like, quotes, goals. It's amazing what you can do, what you will learn from journaling. And like, see, this is just a binder, a spiral binder notebook that I just painted and draw, and it's like a spiritual process. Everything that you can do. Poems, and I have used candle on all the pages so they won't stick together. This is the journal that I'm going to teach you guys how to do. I have a video showing you how I did the cover and everything. And after that, all you do is, like, I can give you sketches for you to glue, or you can do your own. I had glued this girl from a sketch that I print out, that I spray with spray fixative so the ink won't run, and then I glue it down with matte medium. You can use matte medium, gel medium, or Mod Podge. Just make sure it's really flat. And this is what I'm going to show you how to do. This is a new journal. One thing that I want to make sure that you know, when you buy a sketchbook, like Barnes & Nobles have them for very cheap, but make sure, nowadays they're all coming with the line that you can rip the pages out. Make sure that they don't have any line in between, because then after all the work that you do, your pages are gonna come out of the book. And I don't know you, but I don't like that to happen. So when I buy them, I make sure that they don't have that. I don't know if you have a binder store on your area, but I bought this one there, and the brand name is Art Alternatives, and I paid $5.99 for this one. And even though it has all these rips in it, you can still paint that, collage it, apply the girl on it, and just trying to tell you. And as I say, make sure that the pages don't come out, they won't rip out easy. This is one of the journals. Then of course the composition book will go long ways. This is just, you know, simple composition book. They usually cost like $1, $1.19, 99 cents, 50 cents now that we're going back to school. And we can totally paint this. And the pages are not as thick as a sketchbook, but you still can put paint in there. It will be fine. And then the other one that I wanted to show you, very famous, a Moleskine. This one is the sketchbook Moleskine. It's like the one that I show you, this one that I decorated in here. And the pages will sustain a lot of paint and a lot of stuff that you apply on it. So this one will be a good one to use. And then the very last thing I wanted to show you, this is a book that I altered, and I wanted to share this with you because this is what got me into art. This one book, I never will get rid of it. I mean, it has little quotes that I got from books, and like photos that I will find in magazines, flowers that I have that I glue in there, envelopes with little secret notes for myself. And that's what I did, and it was awesome. It was awesome. I will never forget this time in my life. I can totally look through and see that everything that I have in here is nothing like what I am doing now. But it's inspiring, it's good, and I just want to tell you, just everything that calls your name, get it. Like, and I'm talking about in a magazine, in a book, an old book, or a newspaper. Just cut little things and pieces from here and there. Like this little guy, I got it because my husband reminded me of my husband. And it's called The Real Meaning of Peace. And it is really sweet. And I just like to just look through these things, and they inspire me. Like, you can totally tell. I mean, like that girl that I painted in there, she's not even anything that I am doing right now, and that's like 3 years ago. Like this little saying here is like, if you forget me, I want you to know one thing. You know how this is. If I look at the crystal moon at the red branch of the slow autumn at my window, if I touch neath the fire the impalpable ash, I won't. Anyway, it's by Pablo Neruda, which is one of my most favorite poets ever. But that's all that I had to show you. Next, I'm going to show you how I did the book, Not a Big Deal. And this is free, so tell your friends all about it. Tell them to join us. Have some fun.